तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवन्ना नाभिम आश्रितः उभयोरन्तरं व्योम हे रुद्रापाशदं गणः तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवन्नाभिमाश्रितः उभयोरन्तरं व्योम हे रुद्रापाशदां गणः Yeah, please start chanting.
तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवानाभिमाश्रिता उभयोरन्तरं व्योम ये रुद्रपार्षदां गणा। हरे कृष्ण।
तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवन्नाभिमाश्रितः उभयोरन्तरं व्योम ये रुद्रपार्षदां गणः। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण। तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवानाभिमाश्रिताः उभयोरन्तरं व्योम ये रुद्रपार्षदां गणाः। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण। तार्तियेन स्वभावेन
हर्षदां गणाः ये रुद्रपार्षदां।
Yeah.
हरे कृष्णा। तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवान्नाभिम् आश्रिताः उभयोरन्तरं व्योम ये रुद्रा पार्षदां गणः। हरे कृष्णा।
Yes.
ये रुद्रा पार्षदां।
Anybody else wants to chant?
तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवानाभिमाश्रिताः उभयोरन्तरं व्योम ये रुद्रा पार्षदां गणाः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवानाभिमाश्रिता उभयोरन्तरं व्योम ये रुद्र पार्षदं गणाः।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवानाभिम् आश्रितः उभयोरन्तरं व्योम ये रुद्र पार्षदां गणाः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
तार्तियेन स्वभावेन भगवानाभिम् आश्रितः उभयोरन्तरं व्योम ये रुद्रपार्षदं गणः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Tartiyena by excess So development of the third mode of material nature, the mode of ignorance, Svabhavena, by such nature, Bhagavat Nabhim, abnormal navel of the gigantic form of the personality god or Ashrita, those who are so situated, Ubayo, between the two, Antaram, in between, Vyoma, the sky, all of whom Rudra Pasha, the sits the Lord Rudra Gana population. Living entities who are a state of Rudra develop in the third mode of material nature or ignorance. They are situated in the sky between the earthly planet and the heavenly planets. Yes, who's going to read? Yes, Poonam Saifon, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. This middle portion of the sky is called Bhuvar Loka, as confirmed by both Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti and Srila Jiva Goswami. In Bhagavad Gita, it is stated that those who develop in the mode of passion are situated in the middle region. Those who are situated in the mode of goodness are promoted to the regions of the demigods. Those who are situated in the mode of passion are placed in human society, and those who are situated in the mode of ignorance are placed in the society of animals and ghosts. There are no contradiction in this conclusion. Numerous living entities are distributed all over the universe in different planets and are so situated in terms of their own qualities in the modes of material nature. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashad Deshatarine Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukuto Avartata Brahma Purushasya Kuru Dvaha Yastan Mukatvad Varnana Mukhyo Abhut Brahmano Guruhu. Mukata, from the mouth Avartata, generated Brahma, the Vedic wisdom, Purushasya, of the Virat Purusha gigantic form, Kuru Udvaha, O chief of the Kuru dynasty, Yaha, who are two, due to Unmukhatvad, inclined to Varnanam, of the orders of society, Mukhyaha, the chief, Abhut, so became Brahmanaha, called the Brahmanas, Guru, the recognized teacher or spiritual master. O chief of the Kuru dynasty, the Vedic wisdom became manifested from the mouth of the Virat gigantic form. Those that are inclined to this Vedic knowledge are called the Brahmanas, and they are the natural teachers, the spiritual master of the order of society. Let us do some more Shravan. Yashoda Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. As confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 4.13, the four orders of human society developed with the order of the body of the gigantic form. The bodily divisions are the mouth, arms, waist, and legs. Those who are situated on the mouth, they are called the Brahmanas. Those who are situated on the arms, they are called the Kshatriyas. Those who are situated on the waist, they are called the Vaishyas. And those who are situated on the legs, they are called the Shudras. Everyone is situated in the body of the Supreme in his gigantic Vishwarupa form. In terms of the four orders, therefore, no caste is to be considered degraded because of being situated on a particular part of the body. In our own bodies, we do not show any actual difference in our treatments towards the hands or legs. Each and every part of the body is important, although the mouth is the most important of the bodily parts. If other parts are cut off from the body, a man can continue his life. But if the mouth is cut off, one cannot live. Therefore, this most important part of the body of the Lord is called the sitting place of the Brahmanas, who are inclined to the Vedic wisdom. One who is not inclined to the Vedic wisdom but to mundane affairs cannot be called a Brahmana, even if he is born of a Brahmana family or father. To have a Brahmana father does not qualify one as a Brahmana. The main qualification of a Brahmana is to be inclined to the Vedic wisdom. The Vedas are situated on the mouth of the Lord, and therefore anyone who is inclined to the Vedic system is certainly situated on the mouth of the Lord, and he is a Brahmana. This inclination towards Vedic wisdom is also not restricted to any particular caste or community. Anyone from any family or any part, anyone from any family or any part of the anyone from any family and from any part of the world may become inclined to the Vedic wisdom, and that will qualify him as a real Brahmana. A real Brahmana is a natural teacher or spiritual master. Unless one has Vedic knowledge, one cannot become a spiritual master. The perfect knowledge of the Vedas is to know the Lord, the personality of Godhead, and that is the end of the Vedic knowledge or Vedanta. One who is situated in the impersonal Brahman and has no information of the Supreme Personality of Godhead may become a Brahmana, but he cannot become a spiritual master. It is said in the Padma Purana, Sat Karma Nipuno Vipro Mantra Tantra Visharadaha Vaishnavo Gurur Na Syad Vaishnava Swa Pacho Guruhu. An impersonalist can become a qualified Brahmana, but he cannot become a spiritual master unless and until he is promoted to the stage of a Vaishnava or a devotee of the personality of Godhead. Lord Chaitanya, the great authority of Vedic wisdom in the modern age, stated, Kiba Vipra, Kiba Nyasi, Sadra Kene Naya, Ye Krishna Tattva Veda, Se Guru Haya. A person may be a Brahmana or a Shudra or a Sannyasi, but if he happens to be well versed in the science of Krishna, then he is fit to become a spiritual master. CC Madhya 8.128. The qualification then of a spiritual master is not to be a qualified Brahmana, but to be well versed in the science of Krishna. One who is conversant with Vedic wisdom is a Brahmana, and only a Brahmana who is a pure Vaishnava and knows all the intricacies of the science of Krishna can become a spiritual master. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurubhe Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyapadi Pashad Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukuto avartata brahma purushasya kuru dvaha yastun mukhatva dvarnana mukyo abud brahmano guruhu. O chief, the Kurunan's Vedic wisdom became manifested from the mouth of the Virata Gigantic Four. Those who are inclined to this Vedic knowledge are called Brahmana, their natural teachers and spiritual master of the orders of the society. Hare Krishna. So, what we are hearing here, Brahmanas, Virat Purusha. So, Virat Purusha, giving you an essence of the creation, not that there is Virat Purusha standing in the air. So Krishna's basic point is, what are the Brahmanas representing? The mouth of the Lord. Krishna speaks through them, eats through them. And what the main qualification of the Brahmana? Inclined towards Vedic knowledge. What Vedic knowledge? The first thing, they incline toward knowledge. They want to know. Tadavidhi, you want to know. So it is said, unless somebody comes to Satoguna, he doesn't have urge to know. Somebody wants knowledge, somebody wants money, somebody wants power, somebody wants to sleep. So to have a system wherein you are eagerly seeking knowledge, that person is qualified to be Brahmana. End of the day, I learned so many things today, the Brahmana. And such a person is best as a teacher. When the mind is contaminated by desires for money and power, he is not fit to be teacher. Teacher means desire to know. He wants to know. He's learning. In the various chapters of Bhagavad Gita, cultivation of spiritual knowledge is considered among the divine qualities, particularly meant for sannyasi. Sannyasi, brahmana, all these are similar terms. Trying to know. And Prabhupada also says here that this is the important section of the society today. Therefore, there should be a discipline to every day at this point, because we are trying to become Brahmana, to keep some time for reading Prabhupada books every day. In the beginning, when you read, just like chanting, there is no taste. We read, I understood, no, Krishna consciousness. So like that, start reading. And once we cultivate the taste, when we start continuously read, just like chanting, we don't chant, becomes very difficult. But once you keep a time and you are reading every day, what happens is that you see there are so many things in the books of Prabhupada. So many realizations Prabhupada has kept. Prabhupada said these books are my transcendental ecstasies. So when you read the books, you develop, number one thing, Prabhupada said, whole culture opens up in front of you. Because Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam is not just talking some knowledge, it's opening the whole gambit of the values and principles in the Vedic society. You read, so much things you learn. And that is one part. You learn so many things. Every aspect of life, there are some comments by Acharya, there are some comments by the Acharya Shastra. You learn so much. Number one. Number two, what happens is that your mind becomes purified because of hearing this vibration, because this is pure. They're all words spoken by the Lord or spoken by the great authority. That is the Shastra. When you hear that, you totally feel calm and peaceful and purified. So there should be a regular daily routine. Prabhupada used to come to the temple, he used to devote to the reading, he used to be very, very happy. Oh, very nice, you're reading my books. So this is to be cultivated. And then when reading, you get so many instructions which sharpen my intelligence. My intelligence becomes very sharp. Because Maya has its own tricks which keep happening. And Prabhupada guides you to sharpen intelligence by good association. Intelligence is cultivated in good association with Acharya. This should not be done. It is not good for us. So we cultivate intelligence, become very sharp. You can save yourself from sinful activities. So all the books, if you say, actually, they need a program for being read. You want to read Bhagavatam, it is on 20,000 pages. If you read for 1 hour a day, how many pages will read anybody? 10, 15 pages. You have 1,000 days of reading, 3 years of reading. If you read for slowly for 1 hour a day, that will take 3 years to read Bhagavatam, just once. And you read in our third canto, how many of you remember what you did in the first canto? You forget. That means how many times you have to read. So daily a routine is needed. Mostly what happens, we see some WhatsApp messages, some 1 or 2 messages. That's all useless. You have to sit and read. You have to have one-on-one with you and Prabhupada. And Prabhupada is the founder Acharya. He has a direct relationship to every individual. And he blesses you. And how do you appreciate Prabhupada if you're not reading Prabhupada's books? Tell me. The appreciation will die away. Just like you have to chant every day. You forget that chanting is so sweet. Correct? And the purification doesn't happen. It's as a matter of sadhana, we chant every day. It's as a matter of Shastra, we should read every day. And it is not just Prabhupada's academic hearing, it is intellectual hearing, it is submissive hearing. You're hearing from the words of the Acharya. You cultivate dependence and purification. Daily this business should go on. We should have a time. Day goes on, activities will fill your day. So what do you need to do? Make a schedule. Okay, and this is the schedule for the day. This time I will chant. This time I will read. Then set next to the day. If you do not do that, your day will go on. Chanting time will not be there in that. Forget about reading. And then this is the reading time. Okay? So keep your day well organized. Keep some time. On certain times when you are not, say, engaged mentally, suppose you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're washing your clothes, you're taking even a shower, mentally you're free. And that is the time mind is free, Maya may catch. Switch on a lecture of the Acharya. When you are not hearing, say, a live lecture like this, if you're hearing a recording, first preference should be given to Prabhupada lectures. There are thousands of them. There is a lot of difference. Prabhupada speaks, he speaks on the platform of realization. A pure devotee, his voice is so pure. So my request is always keep. We speak and all thicker. Live, that has to be there for discussion and all, that's a separate issue. But that is Prabhupada order in the temple, devotee should take a class. That has its own purpose. But if you are hearing a recording, hear Prabhupada words first. So they're absolute. We speak so many things, that's okay, but Acharya's words are special. Similarly, read books, read Acharya books. Correct? Not we want to hear some fancy lecture, he spoke in an attractive way, he gave that information, it's all useless. Hear the word of a realized soul, that is Acharya. Prabhupada, it's so valuable. It's the greatest asset. Once what happened, I'll tell you something now about reading today. Once what happened was I was traveling house to house in Bangalore. We were just like now, at that time we have soliciting funds for construction of the Bangalore temple. So suddenly I saw one house, and to my shock, Prabhupada picture, what you're seeing like behind me, picture was put on the wall. It's very surprised. So expecting definitely this person is going to help me rang the bell. And the person, oh, you come from ISKCON? I said, yes. I was thinking I want to come to your temple sometime. I said, how do you have this big painting, huh? Like he has got it hand painted. And I said, what is it? He said, please come in. Then he explained to me that he was a priest in Tirupati temple. And you know, when Prabhupada visited Tirupati, they had closed practically the temple, gave him a royal, what they give to a great saint. They worshipped him practically, gave him private darshan of the Balaji with his sannyasis. They said, no, what you have done is unimaginable. Giving Krishna Bhakti all around the world. It was very nicely welcomed. They gifted him a land, and at Foothill where ISKCON Tirupati temple is there today. And Prabhupada was so happy, invited them for some of the inauguration. You know, Sri Vaishnavas are very good at chanting the shlokas, Vedic mantras they chanted. Our Hyderabad temple, they came as a friendly gesture. And for inauguration, installation of deities, Prabhupada chant. And they chanted. It was very nice. So he said, I was a priest there in the temple. And very proud because I think I'm a scholar, you know, generally Madhva, Sri Vaishnava sometimes are scholars in Sanskrit. So I went to Acharya Prabhupada. I said, do you know Sanskrit? Prabhupada said, little. I said, later I saw this personality has translated all the books and how much great scholar he is, what a great devotee he is. But that few minutes, it touched me so much that my life changed. Okay. And he said, and then he came with me to all the locality in that area. And he said, these books are the greatest treasure on earth. So you become a life member and take all these books. He was with me campaigning so that, you know, for the temple construction. But it's amazing. We get so many instructions. And the very beautiful, beautiful things happen. And there was once a person who was African in America. So he had got the book. Just, you know, say I got a book, and in the book there was Prabhupada picture. So he had the Prabhupada picture with him. And just look at the book picture. He didn't read the book because he was hippie kind of person. Not so mind has a calmness to read. But just look at the picture, and you know, everybody wants to invest his faith somewhere. So such a great saint he is. So just look at the picture and you feel such a great saint. And keep the book in his hand, wherever he's going, you know, with this, all the time is accompanying with the book. Then one day what happened, that Prabhupada actually landed in the town, and he was somewhere and he saw Prabhupada walking out with his devotees, a morning walk or whatever. It said, tears are rolling down my eyes. How actually so pure. Now look at this person. He did not even read the book. Just he was holding the book for a long time. How much purification happened? How much purification? So, and what about the people who are reading? There are amazing miracles of people who read the books. Their total life has changed. I remember my own self when I used to read the books when I was in Infosys. I should laugh along. In fact, not only that, I used to call my colleagues, and we should keep reading from Prabhupada books like Journey of Self-Discovery, Science Self-Realization, see Prabhupada conversation. So clear, and laugh along. So clear it is. So convincing it is. Reasonable it is. So the reading has to be an element of our day, because otherwise the faith will not mature. Faith will remain weak. Every day, sometime you have to read, understand. And there are Prabhupada says in this books, ecstasies. So there are so philosophies there. Prabhupada heart is there and Prabhupada orders are there. Everything is there in the book. The whole philosophy, thinking, feeling, and willing, the heart of the Acharya, his desires and his orders. So it's very sweet to come in touch with the heart of a pure devotee. That opportunity there in reading Prabhupada books. So many stories are there. Once somebody came to one place to steal. And when he was stealing, he didn't find anything. The house was empty, nothing was there. And he found one thing, but one Bhagavad Gita lying. He had somewhere purchased ISKCON Bhagavad Gita. I took that book, went to his home, read the book, and joined the temple. Another instance, that's, they saw one person distributing books. So they were professional thieves. They, the thieves, what they do, they engage one person in the shopkeeper in conversation. So the other two people stole some books. Again, they read the books, came and joined the temple. So many examples like that. These books have actually acted as miracles for so many people, so many instances, and so many miracles these books have done. Prabhupada used to say these books are like time bombs. If you plant in a house, it will cause an explosion one day. Therefore, this particularly Bhagavatam is called the incarnation of the Granth Avatar. What is it called? Granth Avatar. So it's a Krishna in the form of the Grantha. And it's a Krishna Swadhama Upagate. Now Krishna has gone to Swadhama, to the Vaikuntha, Goloka has gone away. Where is the Dharma today? That's a Prabhupada selected that verse. It says the Dharma is lying in the Bhagavatam. So in Kali Yuga, where Nashta Dasham, where the total darkness is there in Kali Yuga, and we want light, we want guidance. Where is it lying? In Bhagavatam. So all the books we have in ISKCON are actually based on Gita Bhagavatam. They are both in the same spirit. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu selected these two books because they contain the very essence of the whole Krishna Vedic wisdom that is there in the Gita and Bhagavatam. So many. I think some people who know some stories of book distribution can add up. I'm not getting immediately now. They're unlimited. What do you call it? In fact, there is a book called Nectar of Book Distribution. The devotees, and when we used to distribute books, they used to keep writing the amazing stories they hear. Amazing stories they hear of book distribution. How people bought books and their lives transformed. And there are so many videos made. People across, these books are so beautifully written, across the world, across the cultures, they are transforming people's life. This is it. Okay. So everybody should have a daily principle as a sadhana apart from chanting. Also do, just like you could not, previously you did not know that you could create 2 hours for chanting, now you are doing. Similarly, should some time for reading also, you should keep. That will make life very, very nice. Okay, so now coming to the principle in the shloka, there is 2 talks, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. It is very important what mode we are cultivating. And association is Rishi has distributed 5 English copies of Gita. Association. Thank you, Rishi. Association is every moment your option. Okay? Like Krishna says, mana mana, think about me. Because it is for you to think what you want. Nobody can force you to think anything at any time. It's your choice. Correct? There may be some addiction which is dragging you to think, just like if I'm addicted to movies. Nowadays, I see the youngsters addicted to Facebook videos. What is the Instagram video? Oh my God. So whatever it is, addiction is there, as you have, it will become difficult. But freedom is yours, no? Just like if I'm addicted to drinking, then am I inclined to drink? But still I have an option to drink or not to drink. You cannot say that I don't have an option. I'm addicted. No, that's animal. A human being, as much the addiction, you can stop it at any moment. Therefore, many people know that. But at the same time, they forget it's not easy as you get more addicted. One famous actor was said, why do you smoke every day? He said, I can stop any day. That's true, because you're a human being, you can stop. But it's not going to be easy. If your addiction is not easy to give up once you get addicted. Okay? So, but therefore, why not develop positive addiction? Reading Prabhupada books. You cannot live without it. Today, I didn't hear Prabhupada. It's like that. So, but freedom is there every day for you to at any moment think what you want. You cannot say that I'm sorry, my situation is such that I cannot read books. I have to watch movie for 2 hours. I have to spend 3 hours on Facebook. Nowadays, I have to spend 10 hours on Instagram. And true, maybe addicted, but you have a freedom. Human form is like locked in a room where the window is open. You have some space to come out. So there is always, I always told you, you never get an exam which you cannot pass. So always, even though we may be addicted to unwanted association, always an opportunity is there. So many people say they travel to office, 1 hour they go back, 1 hour they come back. So what is that? Earphone, everybody has put earphone. Yes. What do you put on earphone? Prabhupada lectures, Prabhupada bhajans, Hannah. So when we are hearing a recording, please hear the Acharya. What's my humble request? You hear live sometimes, that's okay. But you should cultivate, every individual should cultivate attachment to the Acharya. Every individual. He is the founder Acharya at the moment. You should personally, he is the foundation. The whole ISKCON movement foundation is Prabhupada. Unless you cultivate strong faith, and how do you develop faith in anybody? By hearing him, correct? Then you cultivate dependence, hearing, and it's unique. We may even in ISKCON devotees write book, that is supplementary. Our textbooks is from Prabhupada. Just like when you study in college, there is textbook and reference books. The reference books you read or not read, it's not important. Textbooks are needed to be read to pass a course. So you want to go back to Godhead, you have to carefully read the textbooks which Prabhupada has given. There should be time. And first preference about after chanting is that. Shravanam, among the Navavida Bhakti, Shravanam is most important. Shravanam, one thing is chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And apart from that, reading. Then once you chant, your heart is calm, peaceful. And then read, every word goes inside your heart. And it's so beautiful. Okay, so my request will be that keep a time. Sometimes what happens is that we think I have understood the philosophy. So what is there to read now? Where is the realization? There's no realization now. It's just like Shastra compares to two birds. One bird is going from in a branch from one leaf to another leaf, just jumping. Another bird flies miles in the sky. You just look at proper lectures or his purpose. He speaks very simple, but he speaks with strong conviction. Have you noticed? Proper lectures are very simple. Prabhupada is not like what we try to do, collect information. One more point, I'll tell you one more point. He doesn't teach like that. Prabhupada teaches from the heart. Once I was hearing one sannyasi. Another thing, if you want to hear other devotees, read Prabhupada memories. I'll just show you those you can locate. You can locate Prabhupada memories in the YouTube channel. And I will already, there's so much there. It's, you type Prabhupada. Can you see this? This is the Prabhupada memories. And you can click on Prabhupada memories, it's full. Okay, na? There's so many videos of devotees. And I can recommend something to you, which I always like. There was one. Oh, this is very famous also. When you get some time, you hear this. It's very simple. You will be mind boggled. In fact, many devotees, when they come here, I just say, yeah, here it is. Take this link I'm giving you. Okay, whenever I give you more links, these are youngsters when I meet, I said, just hear this one. You 1 hour, it's 1 hour, different pastimes is Prabhupada. Now, once you hear this one, you will have thousands of them are lying there, because we had an opportunity to see Prabhupada. They had personally served him. Just hear how it was for them. You will be very nice, and how Prabhupada is to. You'll really touched by the inspiration you will get. Okay? So like that, if you want, you can hear Prabhupada's memories from devotees. But reading of Prabhupada books is amazing, amazing. Okay? And to keep that opportunity every day and keep notes of Prabhupada books. That's why we are developing this level 1, level 2. What is that finally end of the day? We are making you read Prabhupada's books, correct? People don't read on their own. And Prabhupada wanted a system of examination that ensures that people are reading seriously. Otherwise, it's like a newspaper. I read Gita. How do you know he read Bhagavad Gita? He read like a newspaper without carefully studying. There is something difference between studying and reading. Even if you read without understanding, the vibration will create purification. The first time I got Bhagavad Gita in my college time, I could not understand one word. I read the whole book few days, could not understand anything. Like a big bouncer, everything. But mind was so calm and peaceful. I started on its own, getting up early every day, became vegetarian on its own. I didn't understand anything, but the vibration is so pure. Suppose somebody chants with great devotion, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, attentively, definitely, that's best. But suppose somebody chants Hare Krishna, Krishna, without even attentive, without any devotion, still the vibration will purify you. So even if you pick up a book of Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada words, any book, and you read for some time, the vibration will purify you. It will be very purified. It's pure gold. You understand, not understand, you just read. And as you start reading, then by reading, your purification, it helps you to understand what you're reading. And also very good to distribute books, because see, this is a realized knowledge, revealed knowledge. It's confidential knowledge. Don't think that you can understand every word in the first go. When you are reading, you're distributing and serving, gradually heart becomes more purified. Then you can understand, okay, now I understand what he was telling. Okay, so I request really that reading should be a part. And Brahmana means who has developed, cultivated habit of reading. Patan. Without reading, there is no good speaking. So there should be every day an opportunity to read and understand, and then you have purification. Then you develop a desire to learn more and more Krishna consciousness. Okay. Hare Krishna today. Any questions anybody has? Anybody knows some pastime of reading? There are many famous pastimes. Aishwarya Mataji?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
You know some reading, some magic of reading Prabhupada books, this book distribution nectar?
Yes, Prabhu, the Indranumna Maharaj's like this thing I have read.
Mm-hmm.
It's very positive, Prabhuji. Like, because we feel like Prabhupada is talking directly to us. And in lectures, he couldn't include so many things, but in his books, everything is there. So I think that would be, that's enough for us. One book of Srila Prabhupada will change our life. and it's great realization. Very nice association also with Prabhupada. We could get his direct association by reading. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. We read The Path of Perfection in our Chandravali group, Prabhuji. It was a great revelation, Prabhuji.
Very nice book. You're enjoying? Good.
Very nice, Prabhuji. I have made notes also, Prabhuji.
Very good. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I am reading self-realization book after Aishwarya Mataji referring it, and it's amazing how things are getting clarified and how intelligent he is. Unbelievable. And like you said, it doesn't come out, he doesn't boast. So simple, and like I just can't explain. Truly amazing.
It's a very nice book. It's a devotee making book. That book and that therefore I selected those books. Perfect Question, Perfect Answer, Science of Self-Realization, Level 1. People don't listen.
Aishwarya Mataji asked me to take that book and read, and it's amazing. It's a small book.
Very nice. It's a very nice book.
Very simple.
He's actually selected this book carefully. And level 2, we have selected the books. What is that? Krishna book. Such a nice book, that Krishna book. And then we have selected the Ishopanishad, then Nectar of Instruction, Nectar of Devotion. So nice book. 6, and the Vaishnava song book. Actually, people should have just gone. Okay, level 1, just take it. I don't know what they save, some 100, 200 rupees. What is there? These books
You
are
don't realize that's the thing. Prabhuji, I used to go to ISKCON Bangalore regularly. I used to see the books, but I never bought them because, you're not paying so much attention to it. But when I started listening to Mataji, when I enrolled for that Understanding 18 Days, that's when I really understood Bhagavad Gita. I bought those books, started reading, and that's when you actually, realize, oh my God, there's so much knowledge in it. That's the thing. It's amazing.
Even coming back is very nice, Prabhuji. Coming back.
See?
Nice.
So all beautiful books. So no, anybody else reading any other book?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I have read
yeah.
Coming Back, and I've completed Beyond Birth and Death, and now I'm reading The Science of Self-Realization. I received 4 books when I ordered for that Japa Mala and
Good.
books.
Okay.
So I'm presently reading The Science of Realization, chapter 5.
Okay. Anybody else reading any book?
Presently, we are reading the
Easy Journey to Another Planet.
Oh, Easy Journey to Other Planet. You want to go to some planet? That was the first book written by Prabhupada, Easy Journey to the Planet. Very compassionately. He wrote that book with great compassion of the scientist was struggling to go to moon. Easy Journey. Why are struggling? So easy. Imagine the level of confidence you must be having to write a book like that, correct?
Yeah.
Easy Journey to the Planet. Why you're struggling so much? Easy Journey. And one for scientist came to him. Swamiji, so he said, write in the book. What is the right? Dedicated to the scientist of the world,
Yes,
the scientists met Prabhupada. They said that, I read about this book. So it's so easy to go to other planets. Prabhupada said, yes. So then when do we come back? I said, no coming back. No, then I don't want. I said, then Prabhupada said, yes, no. You want to go and come with that big chest. I went to that country. You actually don't want to go there. You just want to make a show. And I went to that country and get some gold medal kind of thing. People say, oh. Yes, anybody else?
Reading presently Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, Prabhuji, in Chandravali group.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes. Prabhuji, the way you say, it's very difficult to grasp. Even 1 or 2 pages a day becomes very difficult to read. I have to reread it and again understand.
See, there is a difference.
Concentration is required.
See I tell you the difference. See what happens. Speaking, when you speak, you cannot go back to what I spoke last paragraph, correct? So study is always in the books because you read one paragraph. What? You can go back and read it again.
Yes,
but lecture happen, the word has gone away. Then you need a recording to hear again, and it takes much more time. Reading is faster, So for studies, books are always the best. Always the best.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what? I do record your Srimad Bhagavatam, and again I listen to it again, whatever you're saying. Because
don't do that.
Whatever.
Don't record. You hear when you get opportunity. Or I'll give you a storehouse of Prabhupada audio. Okay? This call, Prabhupada.
Can the people put it on our in the groups
Just see Prabhupada Vani. Can you see this?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, and you go to audio. Okay, that's it. And now what you want, storehouse is there. Bhajans, kirtan. Not only that, what you get audio transcription of books. Means, suppose you are hearing a lecture of Prabhupada lecture of Gita. That if the transcript is there, it's very nice because every word is here. You can see,
See it, yes.
Now, Arjun is perplexed.
Okay, so you get like this, imagine. And one of the sweetest nectars of Prabhupada is his conversations. I love the conversations because he's very, very informal with the devotees in that. Okay? So in audio transcript, you'll have so much storehouse. Can you see the walks? Oh, we love these walks. More, conversations and the walks. It's very, very.
Challenge also has got.
No, what Prabhupada used to do in the morning walks. Look at the morning walks there. What Prabhupada used to do in the morning walks, he'll tell the devotee, now you act like an atheist. And the devotee is acting like an atheist and he's banging him left, right, center. And they are all laughing. They're giving it up. No, you say, and why is he doing that? He's doing that so that their faith becomes very strong. He's not just doing for no purpose. So when you see those conversations, really relish, because he will, Prabhupada, there is no God, he's simply telling, Acha, so, and he will give argument, and all the devotees are laughing. It's so much fun. So you can storehouse of this thing, take benefit of this whole database.
Yes, Prabhuji, and unfortunately, we are so much tied up with our day-to-day activities. Dedicated concentration takes so much time. You may
I tell you, just like you have say a time when you're washing your clothes. Everybody does his laundry. Take half an hour, switch on one lecture that time, or some bhajan of Prabhupada. When it speaks bhajans, it is such an intensity. Okay, very interesting. Prabhupada gave purport to all the bhajans of ISKCON, all the Vaishnava bhajans. You hear those purports, it's very intense. Just like you have the song. Yes, any song you take, Prabhupada has given purpose to the song. And you can hear those also, very nice. He has sang practically all bhajans. You hear from Prabhupada. So I just wanted today, anyway, somehow this topic came. Connect to Prabhupada. That will be very nice. That you have a very strong foundation. Even if then your faith is very strong. Say, suppose we want to make Prabhupada popular. We can, Prabhupada Vyas Puja is coming now, day after Janmashtami. We can put a huge, Reading Light of Bhagavatam is so beautiful. We did that book for some 2 months once with all pictures, understanding. So we put a whole signboard, Prabhupada, big, great Acharya. That's cheap publicity. And cheap publicity can go away with some rumors. And it did happen. I was part of that huge temple in Bangalore, and temple opened up. Can you believe? For some time, there was a big rush. Suddenly, the visitors became zero. I was a bookseller in the temple. Even 5 people are not coming. Why? Newspaper, somebody spread the publicity that if you go to the temple, they remove your kidney. Now, it doesn't make sense. Crazy idea. Some person, people become envious and we don't know what to do. Then we organize the congregation, a rally in the city. We don't remove kidney. Crazy. So these kind of, just by big building, by hoarding, these names can go away in a day, because popularity is all day phenomena. It can come in a day. But if somebody has read Prabhupada books, he will be He'll appreciate you so much that even if suppose I'm making a mistake, I say, Prabhu, you should not do like that. Prabhupada said this is like that. You got it? If it is just empty publicity can fly in a day. But if it is actually read, now you read Science of Self-Realization, you read Bhagavad Gita, you actually appreciate Prabhupada's movement. See, Prabhupada went to America. What did he do? He gave his books. In fact, Prabhupada had with him only this book at that time. In 3 volumes. Now Bhagavatam that I got from Bombay is in 3 volumes. There are 60 volumes edition. So the first canto was divided into 3 volumes. And Prabhupada had with him that. Prabhupada used to give the people, Prabhupada used to talk to people. I said, take these books. And people used to go to their room. Imagine they're hippies. And they sit down. For them, everything is strange. They don't know what is this Krishna. For you, at least, maybe some words, which have to be connected. For them, everything out of the world. and they're reading the book, and they read this book for some time. They come back to Prabhupada. I'm with you. My life is dedicated to your mission. You have a great mission, and I want to participate in this. Can you believe the power in these books? But we are in India. Already we are in pure, brought up in a great culture, but little laziness. We don't read. Very bad habit of reading today in India, practically, except I think some states, Kerala, they have a good reading habit. Otherwise, in India, there are no reading habits. No, people don't. Just come back from office. They are saying no time, but what do? Switch on the TV. For 2 hours, TV is going on. One Saas Bahu serial, one this, one this. In the name of news, they open the TV, everybody. And once the TV opens, there are this also, this also, this also, one cricket match, little Olympic, little this, 2-3 hours are gone, in a day.
Yes,
so instead of that, you have a habit, you come back, pay obeisances to the Lord, take your prasadam, chant Hare Krishna, mind is calm, and sit and read. And you might put a marker where you read, and these books will take, I told you, this book will take 3 years to read. There are 18 books like this, of this size. It will take 3 years to read Bhagavatam. And by that time, Prabhupada said, if you have read Bhagavatam, there is not one person with any philosophy in the world can stand in front of you, because you can defeat every philosophy in the world. It's so convincing, and so much is there in these books. So we have to read. Bhagavad Gita reading itself is around 1,000 pages. And if you read 10 pages, it takes 3 months to read.
Yes.
Hare
And it's written so well and written so well.
Yes, Sopori ji, Hare Krishna.
Sir, can we get your audio of this Bhagavad Gita? Story.
No, not mine. Acharya, Prabhupada. I will give the link. Okay? I thought you asked mine. I said don't.
No, I said yours, sir.
No, mine. No, not mine. No use.
Sir, we want that. We want that. Please.
It is there. It is there in the YouTube channel, no? The YouTube channel where classes are going.
But that gets deleted later on, sir.
No, it's not deleted. 5,000 videos are there, not deleted. Okay. This is there. Now, this is called prabhupadvani.org. See, my class, don't hear the recording. If live, you have to hear because Prabhupada ordered it. Prabhupada, in his time also, what he used to do is to tell devotees to take class. In his presence, he used to sit in the class, take class. Devotee will take class. After the class, he will correct, because he was creating. So therefore, we are making all of you take class. Correct? Okay, so please hear the Prabhupada Vani, all vibration of, just hear his voice. He, when he roars like a lion, all the atheist, agnostic, whatever variety you say, they run. Prabhupada once landed in England, and they asked him, why have you come to your country? So Prabhupada says, so many people say there is no God, I am God, you are God, everybody is God. I am going to challenge all of you that there is God and we are all his servant. Anybody come in front of me, they said there is no God, I am ready to take on and establish God exists. So take opportunity and imagine how much faith you must be having if you're going all around the world and talking. When Prabhupada first time took a lecture on the park in America, and there was one reporter recorded the lecture with the first words, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If I can get you that. He said that he is trying to convince the toughest audience in the world that God exists. Who are the audience? Hippies. Imagine that the most, you not even talk to them if you have an opportunity, or drug addict, drunkard, just sitting there. Prabhupada is trying to convince, yes, God exists. He used to take 3 hours kirtan and then 10 minutes small talk. That's what you should do in the beginning. Don't go much of philosophy. Let them hear the nama properly. Therefore, we are all requesting you chant, correct? If you don't chant, as much you spend time, you'll not understand. If you chant, you will realize the Krishna consciousness. Okay.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna, this is Ashwini.
Yeah,
Prabhu, I had sent a mail to you regarding under ISKCON Mangaluru site, there is free resources. So if you press Prabhupada Vani in that site, then it will take you to a different site, Prabhu. There is a mislink, like it's going to a different page. I had sent a mail to you.
We'll correct. Write to Devika Mataji. You know Devika?
Yes, Mata.
She's
Yes, Prabhu.
she's managing the website.
I will send it to her. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, the date of inauguration is shifted from 22nd to 27th?
See, what is happening is that Balaram Jayanti is a big event. So my ISKCON pujaris are not available. They are busy doing puja that day, Balaram Jayanti. So we plan to shift to 27th. I invited now people to 27th so that it is near Janmashtami also, and pujaris are available that time. I planned 22nd, and actually they were in Russia that time, the pujaris whom I had told to come. And as they asked, what is the best day? There's the 22nd. So I assume it is booked, but I didn't write a formal mail to them. But later I said, so I put 22nd for you. Prabhu, that day is Balaram Jayanti. How you think we will be busy in our temple to do puja for that? I already announced that we'll fit another day. So they found a good day for me. They said 27th will come in. Okay.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Sorry if any inconvenience. No.
Maybe I thought by error they must have put the date. I thought that's why.
Yeah. Now we play to the input from this thing. Okay. Okay. Chalo, let us break now. So what is my today's thing? Just read Prabhupada books, please. That's treasure. Whenever you get time, what we tend to do, I tell you, we lie down, open and no, just see 2 minutes and open a book. Or if you are feeling tired, switch on some lecture or some bhajans. You whole day see that you are protected around by Prabhupada Vani that protects you. Hare Krishna Vacha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhuve Vacha Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnava Namo Namo Anant Koti Vaishnavindaki Jai.